Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here with this incredible California Juniper. Follow me all over this great creation. So last spring in March we hair layered this part of this big California Juniper because it was not useful for the final design that I'm gonna do. So now is time to separate this part because it made a lot of new roots. The bucket with the soil is full of roots. What we did, I create the ring, we stick the hormone paste on the cambium that was exposed, and then we fill the bucket with moss and akadama. And after all, we put a black plastic around to hold the moisture as much as possible to make this part to shoot out roots. So now we're gonna go and cut away this section. So we're gonna have a new tree here, and we can work on the original tree to style and give the first style. Come on.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. You okay?
Beautiful.
All right.
You want to grab that?
So guys, this is only 8 months after we hair layer this guy, and it's incredible how many roots, and you can easily see how big was the branch that we hair layer. The branch had, the top was a shari, so the live line was running here. So this was the part we hair layer. All the top now is full of roots because obviously we put moisture and moss and soil, so the roots grew on top. What we're gonna go and do now is gonna move this part away to show the main big trunk, and then put this tree in a pot, let it sit for a year, for a season, and then start styling this little tree. So now the part that is layered is safe and secure in the new pot. It can develop more roots, and maybe next year we can start working on this tree. It has a beautiful movement here, nice deadwood, nice live line, and a lot of roots that is very, very good after only few months from the moment we hair layered the tree. So now we can concentrate on the bigger one. Cool. Here we are with this incredible piece of material of California Juniper. I'm in LA. This tree was collected 5 years ago from my friend Tom Wong, and then my client and friend Hank from the Playboy Mansion got this tree. We earlier a part that was not necessary, and now I have just the part that I'm gonna work and start creating a incredible bonsai. The tree is very strong, there is a lot of foliage, the tree has an incredible deadwood here, a big wave with the live line. The idea is to create a phenomenal cascade. So I want to use this deadwood up and then have the tree down, creating a cascade, pulling this part towards the trunk, creating the apex, and use those as the lower branch. The goal is to create a nice and tight, compact foliage to highlight as best as we can this deadwood that is the best feature of the tree. I don't think that keeping this tree in the original angle it will give the best result, because we always gonna have deadwood and the green side by side. But if I can get this deadwood on top of the green, I can create a better composition. So now we're gonna build a box on the box to be able to twist and tilt the position on a degree where we can find the exact front and angle, and then we're gonna start working on the tree. The interesting thing on California Juniper is that they originally start growing like a bush, and then the different trunk get power and they start scouting the soil and get energy. And most of the time the old tree that dying and breaking and falling, and maybe one or two trunk just keep surviving. And this is the case of this material. So here we are with the tree with this final angle where this wave go down and really highlights all the gin. So now that we prepare the tree, we can go through and clean all the dead wood, clean the live line, and then we'll start wiring the foliage to create our composition, using this as a top in this position, and then we have already the lower branches down. So now the biggest deadwood work is done. I took care of the big stump that left from the part that we are layer. We clean the live line and the frontal part of the deadwood. So next we'll be taking care about the deadwood on this section of the tree, the lower frontal section, doing some little jig, and then start wiring everything for the final position with some protection with raffia in some of the branches that we're gonna bend a little bit more. Let's go.
Skin, you can see it beat, intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat, evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you.
So now that everything is wired, we're gonna start making the pad from the lower part up and also bending some section of the trunks to make everything nicer and compact for the final design.
I know the sadness that cripples you. It comes in waves and out of the blue. But there are days you feel freedom too. Bask in the glorious lightning. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, 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 move like the. Radiate, radiate, radiate. Gravitate, gravitate, gravitate. Innovate, innovate, innovate. Move like the sunlight.
So here we are after 12 hours of work. The tree came out fantastic, lot of movement, this fantastic dead wound hanging over the green. I try to build kind of two trees down there. The tree is massive, so I need to create volume with the foliage. I had a lot of nice line. I was able to open and put in the different positions. I bent a couple of branches to compress the structure and then come out with all the line. And I really think with the apex in this position, I really highlight all the wave, the live line, and then the tree down in cascade. So I'm very happy. Thank you for following me. See you at the next.
Bonsai Dream. Dream. Bonsai Dream.